Let me guess. You want to live a successful and fulfilling life, and you're determined to create that life. I mean, you've seen it all over the internet. But because of the overwhelming amount of information out there, deep down, you're just unsure what the first step you should take really is. Don't worry, you're not alone. The first 2 years of my journey were a painful search for what the first step in the right direction really is. I felt completely lost, and maybe you feel the same. But it's not your fault that you feel lost, because the truth has simply been hidden from you this entire time, just like it was from me. And school doesn't tell you the truth because it prefers you become a useful worker. Online gurus don't tell you the truth because they prefer you buy their $997 course. And parents don't tell you the truth because they weren't taught it in the first place. So, what is this truth that's been hidden from you this entire time? Well, to find the answer, we have to look to ancient Rome. In ancient Rome, the slaves were trained to follow instructions. Emperors, the successful people, were educated to think independently. Now, whether that's right or wrong is a whole nother discussion. But which of those do you think school gives you? Education or training? Well, let me tell you the difference between them and you can decide for yourself. Training teaches you what to do. Education, on the other hand, teaches you how to teach yourself. Now ask yourself, does school teach you how to teach yourself? How to think for yourself? Or how to know yourself? Or does it just train you to memorize facts and follow the script? I think you have your answer, but once again, it's not your fault because maybe you weren't aware of the script school wrote for you, just like I wasn't. And I can tell you from experience that the script online gurus wrote for you isn't any better because it led me down a dark path personally. But how do you actually break free from these scripts? Well, the first step is to become aware of them. Because once you're aware, you can read between the lines of what they want you to believe and where they want to lead you. And here's the thing, once you truly see it, you will realize that the answers you've been searching for aren't even out there at all. They are within you. As Robert Greene said, it is already within you. You have nothing to create. You merely need to dig and refine what has been buried inside of you all along. And that is why it all starts with one simple truth. If you want to take control of your life and create a truly successful and fulfilling life, it all starts with knowing yourself. In Aristotle's words, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. And as you can tell from that 2,400-year-old quote, this whole idea of knowing yourself is not anything new. It's just been lost. This wisdom was passed down through the ages by thinkers like Pythagoras, Socrates, who famously said, "Know thyself," Aristotle, Laozi, who famously said, "He who knows others is wise, he who knows himself is enlightened," Marcus Aurelius, Leonardo da Vinci, William Shakespeare, Michel de Montaigne, Ralph Waldo Emerson, Henry David Thoreau, and Carl Jung. I could go on, but you get the point. In today's age, this truth only really gets rediscovered by those who go on to create a truly successful and fulfilling life. Like Steve Jobs, who said, "Don't let the opinions of others drown out your own inner voice." Ray Dalio, who said, "The happiest people discover their own nature and match their life to it." And Robert Greene, just to name a few. When I discovered all this, I was in disbelief. I thought to myself, I've just wasted the first 2 years of my journey not truly knowing myself. But the truth is, they weren't a waste of time, because it's exactly because of that painful search in those first 2 years that I found my purpose and ultimately the mission that led me to create this video for you today, which is to inspire and lead the way for people to live out their full potential. As I started to uncover my true self, I realized that as an ENFJ, I'm a natural born leader who loves to bring like-minded people together, offer them guidance and mentorship, and ultimately help them become the best version of themselves. And that's why recently I've decided to do just that. To create a place for like-minded people to come together, discover who they truly are, what they're truly capable of, and what they truly want, and how to achieve it. And that's why I've just released my school community, Know Thyself. And I've also made it free, because unlike most people, this is not something I'm doing just to make money. This is something I truly believe in. I believe that everyone should have the opportunity to actually know themselves. And that's why what I'm creating here is not just another self-help group or a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a place for people to discover who they truly are, what they're truly capable of, what they truly want, and how to achieve it. What their strengths, values, and unique qualities are, how to align them with a path that feels truly authentic and fulfilling to them, and ultimately how to think for themselves, live intentionally, and design a life that reflects who they truly are and not what society tells them to be. All that while connecting with like-minded people on the same path. So if you would like to join, the link is in the description. But don't worry, there's no fake scarcity or urgency here, because I'm not closing the doors to this anytime soon. And it's also not my duty to tell you what to do, but it is my duty to tell you the truth. Because I don't want you to be convinced by me, I want you to be convinced by the truth. And that is that if you don't take control of discovering who you truly are, someone else will decide it for you. So if you would like to join, the link is in the description. But whatever you decide to do, know that I truly believe in you and I wish you all the best. Be mega. Ciao.